JEEVA Jala. Water is the driving force of all nature. 97% of the water on the earth is salt water. However, 3% is fresh water. Slightly over two-thirds of this is frozen in glaciers and polar ice caps. Fresh water is the renewable resource. Water is the most vital component responsible for the sustenance of the life on earth. Interestingly, it is also responsible for more than 80% of the diseases affecting the mankind. Tumakuru district is an administrative and an industrial district in the state of Karnataka in India. Tumakuru, which is itself an original of Tumeguru, the district is known for the production of coconut, is called as Kalpataru Nadu. Tumakuru is a good study center from primary education to the higher education. It has its own university. The mega food park was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 24th September 2014. For the documentary JEEVA Jala, we have chosen Timmapura village in Pavagada Taluk from Tumakuru district because this taluk is at heavy risk of fluoridation of the drinking water. Pavagada is a town in Tumakuru district in the Indian state of Karnataka. Historically, it was a part of Mysore kingdom. Though it is geographically connected to Chitradurga district inside the state of Karnataka, it is 150 kilometers from state capital of Bengaluru, and Uttara Pinakini river flows from this taluk. Fluoride has become a recurring theme in discussing water issues and particularly water quality issues in India. Dentists say that drinking it can protect your teeth against cavities. Cities and world all across the world actually dump it into the water supply. In Karnataka, where much of groundwater sources are concentrated with fluorides, the impact is shocking. Dental and spine-related illness is showing up in many cities and villages. What is fluoride? Fluoride exists naturally in water sources and is derived from fluorine, the 13th most common element in the Earth's crust. It is well known that fluoride helps prevent and even reverse the early stages of tooth decay. Fluoride can occur in drinking water naturally as a result of the geological composition of soils and bedrock. Some areas of the country have high levels of naturally occurring fluoride. After years of consuming fluoride, when the spinal cord starts compressing and even before the cause for disability is known, the patient is paralyzed. This is a shocking condition in some fluoride-intense districts like Tumkur, where many people in a few villages have spinal cord-related diseases. Even it affects the lactating mother in Timmapura village. Several villages in Pavagada Taluk in Tumakuru district have fluoride concentration 5 times more than the permissible level. The main cause for increase in fluoride is groundwater, is open sewage disposal and use of nitrogen fertilizers. Some villages like Bekehalli, Hotahalli, YNS Kote and Timmapura have sanitation coverage below 20%. The presence of fluoride in water is evidence of such contamination, as particles in water cause psychological problems apart from skin diseases.
ನೀವು ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇವಳಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಣ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ. ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ನೀರು ಕುಡ್ದಿರೋದೇ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಅಲ್ಬೇಕು, ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು, ಇದು ಫೈನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಇರೋದು ಮಳೆ ನೀರು ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ
we have found a family with a victim Mrs. Hemalata, the victim, is facing an acute problem in consuming fluoride water.
ನಮ್ಮದು ತಿಮ್ಮಾಪುರ ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು? ಹೇಮಲತಾ. ಹಾಂ. ಊರ ನೀರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಹೇಗಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸಾವಲಿದ್ದು ಅವೇ ಕುಡಿತಿದ್ವಿ. 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗೈತೆ. ಕೈಕಾಲು ಸುಸ್ತಾಗೋದು, ಸೊಂಟ ನೋವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ.
ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಅಂಶ ಇದೆ?
ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್.
ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಂತನಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ? ಏನೇನ
ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸರ ಕಟ್ತೈತೆ.
ಸರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಕೆಮ್ನಾಗ ನೀರ್ ಇಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು, ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಇಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು, ಒಂದು ಬಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲ ತಪ್ಪೆ ಕಟ್ತೈತೆ.
ತಪ್ಪೆನಾ?
ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳ್ಳಗ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೇನ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕುಡಿಸ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅದೇ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು.
ನೀವು ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ? ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಏನೋ ತಗೊಳಲ್ವಾ?
ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ನೀರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡವ್ರೆ, ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
ಹೌದಾ?
As she has lost her son and her father-in-law recently, now her younger son is also becoming a victim by dental fluorosis. Miss Manjula, sister-in-law of Mrs. Hemalata, is also victimized by physically disabled. Mr. Rangappa is a victim since from the birth, the victimized of dental fluorosis. So, since he faced this acute problem, earlier people hesitate to give right for this Timmapura villagers. Mr. Nagabhushana Reddy is a president of Rashtriya Kisan Sangha, has struggled to get safe drinking water to Pavgada Taluk. He went on Padayatra from Pavgada to Bengaluru. Besides, he
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರುವರೆಗೂ ಒಂದು ಪದಯಾತ್ರೆನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಏನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೊನೆ ಪಕ್ಷ ಒಂದು 10 ಶುದ್ಧ ಕುಡಿಯುವ ನೀರಿನ ಘಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಕಡೆ ಗಮನನೇ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರಿ? ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ, ಏನೋ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಒಂದು ಈ ತರ ಆದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಈಡೇರುತ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ತಾಯಿ ಎದೆ ಹಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಸು ಹಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯಗಳಿಂದ ದೃಢಪಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ಗಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಅವಾಗ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ವರದಿ ಆಯಿತು.
Filed a public interest litigation to the High Court and waiting for the response from the High Court. Mr. Hanumant Raya, an activist who is working on safe drinking water and educating the people regarding the effects of fluoride water consumption. The government has planned various projects. The CEO of Jilla Panchayat, Mr. Govind Raju, has highlighted some of the projects and the implementation of the anti-fluoridation in the taluk.
Jilla Panchayat is committed to provide safe and potable drinking water to the district. As per Government of India guidelines, we are supposed to provide minimum 55 LPCD water, but as on date we are providing about 45 to 50 LPCD in most of the villages. The responsibility of providing safe drinking water to the rural population, the responsibility lies on the Jilla Panchayat. This year, our annual allocation to provide drinking water supply is about 141 crores. We are providing water through NRDWP program, the Government of India project. And the Tumkur district is not having any perennial rivers. And for drinking water, we depend mostly on the borewells. The depth of the borewells nowadays is going up to 1,000 feet, sometimes beyond that. So if we go further deep, we are not getting safe and potable water, and we are having contaminated sources. 1,734 habitations and 3,164 sources, we are providing contaminated water, that is fluoride, nitrate and diluent. As on date, the Jilla Panchayat Tumkur is addressing these issues. Number one, we are providing the defluoridation plants wherever the fluoride content is more than 1.5 mg. As on date, we have provided about 149 plus 142 defluoridation plants in the state, through which we are providing safe and potable drinking water. And Earlier we are providing these defluoridation plants which are being maintained by the Gram Panchayat, that is the local institution. Of late and our experience says that the maintenance part of these defluoridation plants is little tough and we are not competent enough to maintain these. Therefore, nowadays we have changed the system and the supplier who is supplying these defluoridation plants himself is maintaining for 10 years, and as such we don't have any problem as of now. And just mere installing the defluoridation plant on Tara filter will not serve the purpose. It's only a temporary measure. The permanent measure being we are going for the rooftop rainwater harvesting. That is the only way in which we can get potable and safe drinking water. Therefore, on an experiment basis, we have sanctioned a project in Pavara block of Vayanad cottage for ₹13 crore, where each house is given a rooftop rainwater structure which costs nearly about 25,000 to 30,000 rupees per household, with a capacity of 5,000 or 10,000 liters. And this has given us a very good result.
The Tumakuru University Vice Chancellor Professor K.H. Rajasab has also highlighted the remedial method for the fluoride.
In Karnataka, Tumkur, Kolar, Raichur and Gulbarga are the 4 districts which are facing acute shortage of water, and in more than 70% of the villages in these districts they get unfit water to drink. External pollution, environmental pollution. Due to the underground water is also polluted. What is the solution? Underground water is also polluted. What is the solution? Solution is probably the rainwater. Before the rain falls or touches the earth, one has to harvest the rain for drinking. Yes, there is a well-known methodology of rainwater harvest. We have to harvest rainwater, filter them by scientific method, and after filtering we will have to treat that water with chemicals like chlorine, and store it in either containers or in some underground water tanks. I have seen myself that water that is harvested, rainwater harvested, if it is filtered well, treated well and stored well, one can use it for more than one.
Water is an important component for mankind. Pavagada Taluk facing youth fluoride problem. There are several programs announced by the government to provide safe drinking water. A professional social worker